Okay, so I'm Caitlyn, and I wrote like a journal type entry just so I can get everything out for the last time, and it's super long, so if you don't want to watch this whole thing, that's fine. So I'm just going to read it. Words can express how I'm feeling right now. Okay, so I wrote this last night when I thought I was going to make this, but then something happened and I couldn't. Okay, so words cannot express how I'm feeling right now. I've been meaning to write down this journal type thing for a really long time. Today was such a long day, and this past week has been completely insane. I'm so glad it's over, yet I'm not looking forward to what's coming. Tomorrow night this time, I'll be at Allie's house, hopefully in bed sleeping. I have to wake up at like 3:30 in the morning just to get to the airport on time. I know for a fact I'm going to crash hardcore Tuesday night because I'll be so exhausted. When I was thinking about what I was going to say earlier, I had a long list, but I didn't have a chance to write it down. As most of you know, I'm going to treatment on Tuesday. I'm absolutely, positively scared out of my mind. I've been talking about going inpatient for as long as I can remember, but now that I'm actually going, I don't want to go anymore. I've had many friends go and come back and still struggle. I can't believe that it's finally my turn. I worked my ass off to get here. 1, because I've struggled for so long that I deserve to get my health back, and 2, because I worked extremely hard on those scholarships. I talked to 10 treatment centers, and now the fact that I got to pick where I go is amazing. I can't believe it's been 9 years since this first began. I'm not saying that going to treatment will fix everything. If I did, I would have left a lot sooner. I'm still going to come back and probably still struggle. This is a lifelong disease, and I'm sure it will just be a battle, just hopefully not as hard. This is constantly consuming for so long that I don't remember the last time I didn't try to change the way I lived. Every time I look at a family picture or just a picture of me in general, the only thing that comes to mind was how I was doing with Ed at the time the picture was taken. So many people have been here for me from the start, and I just want to say thanks. People have been putting up with my shit for so many years. I can't keep friends worth of crap, so I'm extremely lucky to have the ones that I do. I know most of you won't watch this video, but I wanted to say thanks. To the people that wrote recommendation letters for me to get the scholarship for treatment, I hate you and thank you. Without you, I wouldn't be going to Florida on Tuesday. To every single person that put up with me in high school, thank you. Most of the way I acted was because I was struggling so bad. When you starve yourself for long periods of time, it makes you have mood swings and act really crazy. I'm really sorry for that. As most of you know, acting has been my passion since I was a little girl. I remember growing up and wanting to be on the television so bad. I auditioned for IMTA in January. It was just a spur-of-the-moment thing, and my roommate went with me. About 300 people auditioned, and only about 20 people made it on the team. I messed up in my audition, but obviously Ellie saw something in me that was worth keeping. This would be a chance of a lifetime. Ellie, my agent and manager, and I have only known each other for a few months, but she has played a huge part in my life. At most of the agencies I've worked with, everyone is always so mean and brutal that it's just awful. Ellie and the rest of the people at Neil Hamill are actually really, really nice. So when I told Ellie that I had to leave, she completely understood. I was amazed at how easy it was to talk to her. She and I became really close, and I'm so incredibly thankful for our friendship. We had acting stuff to do on Saturday, which was yesterday, so I got to see her. When I asked if I could go home, she said, "No, wait, I want to say goodbye." I didn't think that she would remember I was leaving on Tuesday. When I walked to her office, she came and said bye and gave me 3 hugs. And then I noticed she kept staring at me, and then her eyes began to water. I think she dropped like 1 tear. I had no idea that was coming, and I didn't know what to think of it. I'm Caitlyn. I'm supposed to be the strong one. I always am, and I never let my guard down most of the time. So I kept telling her, it's going to be okay, you're not going anywhere, it'll all be okay, blah blah blah. Even though I really wanted to cry, I just wasn't feeling it. I really didn't know how to handle her tearing up, so I just gave her a hug and left. I guess it was her way of showing me that she cares. It made me feel so loved. We barely know each other, but the fact that she cried for me makes me feel so special. On my way home from Houston, I thought about what happened and I began to cry. It finally hit me. I worked so hard to go to treatment that was all I could focus on, was getting in. Now that I'm going, I have to focus on the fact that I will be gone for a long amount of time, and I have to work my butt off to get healthy again. IMTA stuff has really stressed me out, but it's for a good reason. And IMTA stands for the International Talent and Modeling Association. I've already become a stronger actor and such a better model. I suck at modeling, so that means something. It's so good to have people believe in you. It's one of the greatest feelings in the world. Ellie, if you're watching this, I just wanted to say thank you. If it weren't for you, my body would be cut up into tiny little shreds right now. So many times I would get really mad about stuff and want to cut, but I knew I couldn't because I had IMTA stuff to do, and I couldn't let other people see. So thank you for stopping me, even though you had no idea you did. Thank you for all the talks we had and always listening and always showing that you care. That's way more than normal people do, and it means more to me than you will ever know. I wrote down your number, so you will be one of the people I will call if I can. Okay, Melinda, my best friend. We've been through so much. Thank you for everything. I know you really don't understand what's going on, but I really appreciate you always being there. Thank you for always picking me up at the hospital or in front of Kyle Fields when I can't breathe. You're such a good friend, and I really hope we stay like that until forever. Gupta, you're amazing. I'm so lucky to have such a good potluck roommate. I'm glad you're not a pothead and you don't have sex all the time like everybody else does. You have absolutely no earthly idea of what's going on, but I like that. For some odd reason, it makes me feel safe. It amazes me how we've lived together for almost a year and you haven't picked up any clues. The signs are right in front of you, but you still don't see them. That's okay, though. I'm sure we'll talk about it eventually. Gupta, I don't even know what to say to you right now. Okay. Shannon, you know who you are. Thank you for writing your book. Thank you for always letting me vent. Thank you for always having the right words to say when I have no idea what I'm talking about. Thank you for being there on those nights that I really needed someone. You're absolutely amazing, and I'm so incredibly happy to have you in my life. Renee, thank you a million times. Thank you, thank you. I know you don't understand my thought process or why I do the things that I do, but you have helped me more than you know. I've known you for a few years now, and you put up with me and all my crap. That's a true friend right there. I'm so excited that you live down the street. I have to admit that the one reason I'm glad I got rejected from UT was because that would mean leaving you. Sounds cheesy, but whatever. Okay, your house makes me feel so safe, and I love having you so close. Me being so close. Thank you for letting me vent and always letting me come over. Thank you for trying to feed me and then not trying to feed me when you know I haven't eaten. You mean so much, and I can't wait until next year when we hang out. We can do the stuff that I've always wanted to do, like eat and have fun and actually enjoy things. It won't be awkward anymore, and we can pray together all the time. Allie, I hate you and I love you. You like to show tough love, and while I understand that, it completely sucks. Honestly, if it weren't for your big mouth trying to push me into treatment, then there would be no way on earth that I would be going. If you didn't believe in me as much as I think you do, I would not be here. You are the one constant throughout this entire treatment process that has never given up on me. I've yelled and screamed and cussed at you, but you still pushed me into recovery. Thank you for taking the time to fly to Florida with me. I could never do this alone, and I'm glad you're going with me, even if it's at 3 a.m. and only for a few hours. Words can't express how excited I am to have a sleepover and take a million pictures. I'm really looking forward to that. Miss Suzanne, you're one of the kindest people I've ever met, and you have the sweetest heart in the entire world. I hope that you pray for me and let me come and talk to you all the time. I miss our Sonic runs and walks in the park. I love having you as a friend. We met in the weirdest way possible, but I know for a fact that God put us together for a reason. You mean more to me than you know, and I can't wait to see you when I get back. Shauna, we barely know each other, but thank you for yelling at me a million times to get help. You've always been the one to edge me on. I'm sorry for hurting you so many times, and thank you for introducing me to Brittany. You've been a really good friend. The list could go on and on for all the people that have made a difference in my recovery. Thank you to Brittany, my running buddies, Loretta and Monica, Katie Lurch, Caitlyn Byers, and to all the people that I've come across. I felt like I was pretty much known as the girl with the eating disorder in high school. It consumed me, and people knew it. I'm so ready to get the heck out of here. I told my mom the other day that I was going to treatment. I texted her, and she said, "Wow, glad you could tell us." Needless to say, she wasn't too happy about it. I'm pretty sure she told my dad last night because I couldn't decide what to eat for dinner, and when I ate popcorn, he looked at me and said, "Normal people eat real food for dinner," and then stormed off into his bedroom. He is so pissed, it's not even funny. He yelled at my mom hardcore when she told him where I was going. He's making me give up my dream just because I'm going to treatment. I mean, sorry, I need help. family therapy is gonna suck ass. I hate my parents, and I really hope and pray that the two of you get some sense knocked into you. Because that's really what you need. Y'all are so blind, it's not even funny. And I'm extremely good at hiding what's going on, but y'all just completely miss the signs. I don't know what else to tell you, besides you better have change by the time I come home, otherwise we're going to have to do this all over again. Not blaming you or anything. I'm getting really scared and anxious about leaving. I have about 27 hours left of freedom. Now it's more like less than 24 hours. I'm going to miss a lot this month, especially my birthday. Usually I count down from January 1st all the way until May 5th, but this year I haven't even thought about my birthday. It's like it really just doesn't matter. 19, woo, not a big deal. I just wanted to let everyone know that when I get out of treatment, things won't be perfect. Things never will be perfect. I'm still going to struggle, and I'm still going to need support. I'm going to work my ass off to try and get better. I'm hoping that I won't use behaviors anymore when I get out, and I will be 1 month behavior free, and I will just keep going. That would be absolutely amazing. I hope that I can keep friends for more than a week, and that I will be able to run without hyperventilating. I hope that I can watch movies and read magazines without comparing myself to the people in and on them. I hope that I can text and talk to people without mentioning my eating disorder. I hope that I can actually go to class and get my work done and pass my classes instead of sitting around and doing behaviors. I hope that I will learn not to take my anger out on everyone else, including myself. I hope that I will get over the stuff that I have been through and will be able to have a consistent boyfriend or a constant boyfriend. I hope that I can actually sleep at night instead of working out for hours on end or watching Inspiration or thinking about my eating disorder. I hope that my thoughts and mind won't be consumed by my eating disorder anymore. I hope that I will learn how to be happy and to live a happy and healthy life. And most of all, I hope that I will recover, or at least I will be in recovery. I hope that this experience will not damage my thoughts on recovery and that it will help strengthen me. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of my life and who have known my struggles. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. I will try to write letters if I have time, or if I have people's addresses. I'm hoping that I will receive a lot of letters every day because I know that will be a huge uplifting thing for me and will really help. Outside support will really help. Thank you everyone who has believed in me. I really appreciate it. I hope now that you can say goodbye to the old Caitlyn, and in 1 month you can say hello to the new Caitlyn. And I hope that she will be much better. So, thank you.